Ever wonder why some people swear by intermittent fasting as the ultimate health and weight loss strategy? Well, welcome to the fascinating world of intermittent fasting, a dietary practice that has been gaining popularity over the years. This isn't just another fad diet, but a lifestyle change. People are turning to intermittent fasting not just for weight loss, but also for its numerous potential health benefits. Intermittent fasting, as the name suggests, involves alternating cycles of fasting and eating. It's not about what you eat, but when you eat. Sounds simple, right? But there's more to it than meets the eye. There are various methods of intermittent fasting, each with its own unique approach. The first we'll discuss is the 16/8 method, also known as the Lean Gains protocol. Here, you fast for 16 hours each day and limit your eating to an 8-hour window. This method is popular due to its flexibility. Next, we have the 5-2 diet, where you consume only about 500 to 600 calories on 2 non-consecutive days of the week and eat normally the other 5 days. It's a good approach for those who prefer a more structured fasting plan. Last but not least, there's the Eat Stop Eat method. This involves a 24-hour fast once or twice a week. It can be quite challenging, especially for beginners, but some find it to be the most rewarding. So why do people turn to intermittent fasting? The reasons are as varied as the methods. Some find it an effective tool for weight loss, while others appreciate the potential health benefits, like improved insulin sensitivity, brain health, and even longevity. For many, it's a way to simplify their lifestyle, reducing the stress around food and meal planning. But what exactly happens to your body when you fast intermittently? Let's unravel the mystery. Contrary to popular belief, intermittent fasting is not just about skipping meals. Let's dive into the fascinating world of science to demystify how intermittent fasting works in our bodies. At its core, intermittent fasting is about shifting our eating patterns to alternate between periods of eating and fasting. Now, you may be wondering, why would our bodies respond positively to this? The answer lies in our evolutionary history. For most of human history, people didn't have supermarkets, refrigerators, or food available around the clock. We evolved to be able to function without food for extended periods of time. When we fast, something unusual happens in our bodies. After about 12 hours, our bodies exhaust the supply of glycogen, a form of glucose stored in our liver and muscles. As a result, it starts burning fat for energy, a state known as ketosis. This is where the magic of fat loss happens, but it doesn't stop there. Intermittent fasting also triggers changes in our hormone levels. Insulin, the hormone that allows cells to take in glucose, drops significantly during fasting. Lower insulin levels facilitate fat burning. Meanwhile, the levels of growth hormone skyrocket, sometimes increasing as much as 5-fold. This hormone aids in fat burning and muscle gain, providing a double whammy for weight loss and body composition. Next, let's talk about a process called autophagy. This is your body's way of cleaning out damaged cells to regenerate newer, healthier cells. When you fast, the rate of autophagy significantly increases. This cell repair process can protect against several diseases, including cancer and Alzheimer's disease. Apart from these physiological changes, intermittent fasting also influences gene expression, the process by which information from a gene is used to create functional products like proteins. Studies have shown that fasting can lead to changes in the function of genes related to longevity and protection against disease. In essence, intermittent fasting prompts a cascade of events at the cellular and molecular level that can optimize bodily functions and strengthen immune responses. It's like hitting the reset button on your body, giving it a chance to repair, rejuvenate, and revitalize itself. So when you think about intermittent fasting, don't just see it as a diet plan or a quick fix for weight loss. It's much more than that. It's a way of living that taps into our biological instincts, aligning our eating patterns with the way our bodies are designed to function. So fasting intermittently is not just a diet or weight loss fad, it's a lifestyle that can bring about significant changes in your body and health. So what do you stand to gain from this unique approach to eating, or rather not eating? Intermittent fasting, as we've seen, isn't just about skipping breakfast or pushing your dinner an hour back. It's a well-structured and scientifically backed approach to eating with its roots deep in our evolutionary history. And the benefits? They're as varied as they are significant. Let's start with the most talked about advantage, weight loss. When your body is in a fasted state, it needs to find alternate sources of energy. So it turns to stored fat for fuel, leading to weight loss. But it's not just about the scales. Studies show that intermittent fasting can also help reduce harmful belly fat, associated with a plethora of health issues while preserving muscle mass. Next up, there's metabolic health. Intermittent fasting can help regulate your blood sugar levels, making it a potential ally for those at risk of type 2 diabetes. It also improves heart health by reducing levels of LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, and inflammation. It's like giving your body a tune-up, helping all the systems run more smoothly. Then there's the longevity factor. Research has found that intermittent fasting can extend lifespan in a range of organisms, from yeast to monkeys. While we're still figuring out how this translates to humans, the early signs are promising. Think of it as a sort of biological reset button, helping your cells perform at their best for longer. Disease prevention is another major perk. By reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, intermittent fasting can help bolster your body's defenses against a range of diseases, from heart disease to cancer. It's about more than just living longer, it's about living healthier. But the benefits of intermittent fasting aren't just physical. Many practitioners report improved mental clarity and concentration during their fasting periods. While the science on this is still emerging, it's thought that the body's shift to using ketones for energy instead of glucose might be behind this mental boost. And then there's the simplicity. No counting calories, no weighing food, no forbidden foods, just a straightforward eating schedule that can easily fit into your lifestyle. Of course, it's important to remember that while the benefits are significant, intermittent fasting isn't a magic bullet. It's a tool, a part of a healthy lifestyle that also includes regular exercise and a balanced diet. And as always, it's essential to listen to your body and consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new health regimen. Clearly, the benefits of intermittent fasting go well beyond just losing a few pounds. It's about taking control of your health, boosting your body's natural defenses, and ultimately living a longer, healthier life. So should you jump on the intermittent fasting bandwagon? That's a good question, and as we've seen throughout this video, the answer isn't a simple yes or no. Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane and recap the main points we've covered. We started by unraveling the enigma of intermittent fasting, discussing how this practice involves alternating cycles of eating and fasting. We learned that it's not about what you eat, but when you eat, and that it's a practice as old as time, with roots in our hunter-gatherer ancestors. From there, we dove into the fascinating science behind intermittent fasting. We discovered that it's not just about losing weight, but about triggering a process called autophagy, where our bodies begin to clean out damaged cells, leading to increased longevity and disease prevention. We also found out that intermittent fasting can improve insulin sensitivity, making it a potential game changer for people with type 2 diabetes. Then we explored the numerous benefits of intermittent fasting. We learned that it can increase energy, improve cognitive function, and even potentially slow the aging process. But most importantly, we emphasized that these benefits aren't guaranteed for everyone. And that's the crux of the matter. Intermittent fasting has a lot of potential benefits, but it's not a magic bullet. It may not be suitable for everyone. Certain people, particularly those with certain medical conditions or those who are pregnant or breastfeeding, should avoid it. And even if you're perfectly healthy, it's important to approach intermittent fasting with care. That's why it's crucial to consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new diet regimen. They can help you determine whether intermittent fasting is a good fit for you based on your individual needs and circumstances. In the end, remember this: the key to health is not one size fits all. It's about finding what works best for you. So whether you choose to try intermittent fasting or not, always strive to make choices that support your overall health and well-being.